Okay, Rudolph. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Santa's Village. And it's cold out here and it's snowing, so hey, let's go inside by the fire, have some hot cocoa, and let Santa share some brand new Christmas stories with you. Well, boys and girls, it's time for another story. And about 30 years ago on Christmas Eve, I had the unfortunate feeling of not feeling so well. I took some medicine to make me feel better. And to help me deliver the presents around the world, well, that was my excuse. In fact, I had learned a very valuable lesson that evening. Well, I set out to deliver the presents, and as usual, the children in every house left me, well, a small glass of brandy, and a mince pie and carrots for the reindeer. I went from house to house, crying, "Ho, ho, ho," while delivering the presents. And soon, I was beginning to feel merry. I was having a wonderful time. Too wonderful of a time. On the way back to the North Pole, the sleigh was gliding through the night sky when all of a sudden, a huge jumbo jet pulled up beside me. The co-pilot rolled down the window and shouted, "Hey, Santa, are you okay? Our navigator has been tracking you on his radar, and he has told the captain that your sleigh is having a bumpy ride. It's going up and down and up and down." And so the captain said that we better check out Santa to make sure he's okay. "I'm okay," I shouted. "Merry Christmas! Ho, ho!" Had a little hiccup there. Well, I knew it was wrong to drink and fly the sleigh, because we landed with a thud at the North Pole. We ended up in a heap of snow. I got off the sleigh and I told the elves to put the sleigh away and headed to the house. Just as I got to the door, I slipped and tripped, somersaulted and bounced, covered in snow, into the house. "Have you been drinking?" asked Mrs. Claus angrily. "Santa, you are drunk! How many drinks have you had?" To which I replied, "I only had one." "Yes, you had one at every house," explained Mrs. Claus, and she was very angry indeed. "Take off your boots and put your sack over there in the corner," she ordered. So I hung my head down and I did what she told, and all of a sudden I realized there were still toys in the sack. I had forgotten one little boy. Well, quickly I must go back. I cried as I ran outside and shouted to Rudolph, "Come quickly and bring a saddle." We put the saddle on Rudolph, and as I jumped on the back, I fell straight off again. "Santa is still a little tipsy," observed the head elf. "Bring lots of black coffee and some special medicine and an ice pack for his head." Well, that was it indeed, and soon I was feeling good again. I got on Rudolph's back and shouted, "Hi-ho, Rudolph, away!" And away we went, speeding into the sky. "Faster, Rudolph, faster!" I cried. "We have to get these presents delivered before the little boy wakes up." Well, I could see his house in the distance when all of a sudden the bedroom light went on. Luckily for me, I had already filled his stocking, so I knew the little boy would look there first. "Rudolph, land in the front garden," I said. "I will use the magic key, which opens every door in the world. It will be quicker than going down the chimney." I crept into the house and put the presents under the tree, just as I heard the footsteps coming down the stairs and the words, "Has he been yet?" I hid behind the sofa as the little boy opened the door to look for his presents. Oh, the joy in his face. I will never forget. This was the first time I had seen with my own eyes the joy I bring to children on Christmas morning when they open their presents. I quickly left the house, hoping the little boy would not look out the window and see Rudolph in the garden. We flew back to the North Pole. And I told Mrs. Claus that from then on, I would tell the children to leave me only milk, not just a little brandy. Of course, I'm only joking. From now on, it's only milk, and when I'm flying, and it's not good to drink alcohol anyway, and there's no excuse. Just don't do it. It could have ruined the little boy's Christmas. Luckily, I learned my lesson. So, Merry Christmas, boys and girls.